All right, hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to After Prison Show, and this is a beginning of an investigative piece. I'm trying to find Rabbit. As I've been doing the Bobo, you know, people have been asking, hey, what's up with everybody? And one particular person I've seen quite a few people ask about is Rabbit. And all I can share with you in relation to him is when I first started my painting business about a year ago, we were in contact. I think he had just gotten home from being released from jail. I think he had just gotten released from jail, I think, or maybe he had been released for a little bit of time and he was in a halfway house, something along them lines. But as far as I knew, he was doing okay, but the painting business would take off and I would be so busy, I would eventually lose contact with him. It would be months, 6 months at least, before I would run into somebody who works at a gas station that I go to every single day, a nice woman. And she just asked me out of the blue one day, she says, hey, do you know Rabbit? And I said, yeah. And we got to talking about him, and obviously she knows him very well. I tried to get his phone number from her. She wouldn't give me his number, but she did tell me where I could potentially find him at, and it's at a church. And today I'm going to attempt to go to this church to see if I can locate this infamous Rabbit character, our infamous Rabbit character, and see if I can make contact with him. Now, I've tried to reach out to him via any phone numbers that I've had, any type of Facebooks that I've had or that I've known of. The man's got probably 5 different Facebooks. I've reached out to all 5 of them to no avail. I don't know if he's using Facebook or social media anymore, but I would like to try to make contact with him, see how he's doing, because from what it sounds like he's doing really well. I would hope that's the case. Given the fact that he's working at a church, I don't know necessarily what he's doing for, I don't know anything other than he's working for a church. And I've been given directions just momentarily ago, because I see this woman who works at this gas station almost every single day. I've been given directions as to where the church is at. I don't know if he's going to be there. I don't know if anybody's going to be there. I don't know if somebody will be there and we can possibly pass along some contact information to him. Now, I know that I did give the woman my card with my number on it, and it sounds to me like she has quite a bit of contact with Rabbit. Maybe Rabbit doesn't want shit to do with me. Maybe he's cut everybody off. If he doesn't want shit to do with me, he definitely doesn't want shit to do with the After Prison Show, and I would hope that's not the case. I would like to be able to find him and, of course, do an update with him. And that's what I want to try to do. So we're going to go try to locate the church. I've been given directions as to where it is. No name given of the church, because the woman doesn't know the name of the church. She just knows where it's at. She said it's after this and before that there's a church. That's where Rabbit is at. I'm hopeful to try to make contact with him, and at some point, if not like right now, be able to bring you guys an update on him. So here's the hope. But first and foremost, we got to go try to locate this church, and then maybe be able to make contact with Rabbit. So let's go see if we can find the church first. All right, hey, what's going on? Update time. And I hate the fact that these are back-to-back videos right up in the truck. But I just found Rabbit. No bull. Not only did I find him, I just had a conversation with him, and I seen how he's doing. And it's my hope to be able to bring you an update on him real soon. Rabbit's no longer using social media. Rabbit is very much essentially off the grid. And we talked about potentially working like painting work type of stuff, where he could potentially work like a day or so a week with me. But I think, I mean, ultimately the better thing to do would be to bring you an update on Rabbit, do that type of work with him, and let you guys see and hear what's been going on with him, if he's willing to share that. Now, I didn't really go too deep into detail about that with him. However, I kind of did. And it's my hope to pitch him on the idea of doing an update very soon. It's Friday as I'm filming this, so that I can bring you that update potentially this upcoming week. That would be my game plan. I'm gonna talk with him over the weekend and see if it's possible, if he's interested in us doing an update this upcoming week. We'll have to wait and see though. It was good to see him. It was very shocking for him to see me because, you know, I'm just pulling up out of the blue. I would be able to get a phone number for him, so I do have a way to be able to contact him now. And it was good to catch up with him for a little bit. How is he doing? Initial thoughts and observations on that. I don't think he's doing all that great, but I don't think he's doing all that bad. And in retrospect, I kind of feel like he might be doing the best that he can be doing. Me saying that I don't think he's doing all that great is a general observation that I feel like others may think as well, given his current situation, living situation, and circumstances. So, for the time being, I want you to know I found Rabbit, and it's my hope to be able to bring you guys an update very soon, like this upcoming week with him. This video will be just probably leading up to all of that. Hey there. Friday at 10:40 in the morning, inclement weather. It's been raining and sunny and raining and sunny all damn day, but that has nothing to do with what we got going on. Folks, today I'm going to get the opportunity to bring you an update on Rabbit. Now, I've been filming about this, like, not very much, but I originally filmed saying that I potentially knew where Rabbit was at. I went to that location, I found Rabbit, I met with him, and I got a chance to talk with him. Since then, it's been about a week. I actually worked Rabbit with my painting work yesterday. That was good to be able to catch up with him and to work with him yesterday. And while working, we talked about doing an update video, and he has agreed to do that. He wants to do that, it seems like. It didn't take much convincing on my part, and in fact, if he would have not been okay with it, okay. But it seems like it's something that he wants to do. I don't necessarily know how good this is going to be. I am a little apprehensive about this. A couple of things to mention beforehand. I'm not really sure how good Rabbit is doing, if good at all. He seems to be doing okay. Okay is the best that I can say in relation to how I think he's doing. Obviously, the major elephant in the room is going to be sobriety. Is he clean? Is he using? And I can't answer that question. I don't necessarily know. He doesn't look like he is. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he's not, but I'm not going to press it because it's not my business. And I think in the past, too much, I tried to make things my business that really weren't. I tried to play this save a person role, and every time that I did that, that seemed to go wrong. And I honestly feel like trying to help people, or at least me thinking that I'm trying to help people, probably caused more damage than good overall. And I don't want to do that anymore. What I want to do is I want to be able to bring you guys this update. I'm hopeful that this is going to go well. I'm hopeful that this is going to be something that you guys enjoy. I'm hopeful I'm able to answer some questions, ask some questions that he's willing to answer. We'll just have to wait and see. It's been a long time since I've been in contact with Rabbit, you know, up until recently. We're talking probably something like 2 years. And I try to think back to the last time that I was in contact with him, what was going on, and I think it was, you know, him knee-deep in addiction, me trying to press some kind of treatment for him, trying to help him, and that just not going very well. I'm watching a car literally drive up and over the curb. They drove over it, then they backed up and drove over it again, trying to get away from the curb. Anyways, I think Rabbit's doing okay. I'm getting ready to go meet with him at an undisclosed location and bring you guys an update on him. So let's go see Rabbit and let's go see how he's been. Just looking at how this looks. All right. Looks good.
Good?
Yeah, just making sure.
I moved a little bit more.
No, that's fine. I'm wondering if I can get even closer. Yeah, maybe right there looks a little bit better. All right, let me get a mic. All right, we're here with the infamous, elusive Rabbit.
Infamous and elusive. They're two separate titles. It mean two different things.
Infamous and elusive.
And so, why would I be considered infamous and elusive?
Well, infamous, you're certainly well known on AfterPrisonShow. Elusive,
Absolutely.
we just haven't seen you in a long time. It's probably been, I'm thinking like almost 2 years since I last saw you.
Maybe. Probably. Possibly. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm working and staying under the radar, bro. That's all.
Well, ultimately we're doing an update. A lot of things probably have happened in the maybe 2 years since I've last seen you. So I want to just start asking questions and see what you have to say in response to that. If I ask you something that you don't want to talk about, just say no comment. As far as I can remember, the last time that I saw you, we were trying to do the treatment program. It was somewhere around there. It might have even been even after that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
That I got a chance to see you again.
I bucked on the program.
You bucked on the program.
Yeah. And then, life was a blur for a little while.
So addiction was still pretty tough.
Pretty much, yeah.
What was I going to say? So I had been filming a little bit, a beginning to this, I guess. And one of the things that I said was I kind of felt like me trying to overreach and help back then maybe was causing more damage than good. Regardless, that was then, this is now. Yeah. And where are you at, Rabbit? Where are you at in life? Talk to us about you.
Best way I can put it, I'm right where I want to be, bro. I'm doing well. I'm not using, obviously, anything. Well, I smoke weed, but who don't?
I don't, but that's
right.
just me.
Right. But anyway,
I'm like the police.
Yeah, right. Anyway, I mean, I'm right where I need to be at, man. Right now, my life is dedicated to trying to do good, and I'm working on that real hard.
So you got a place to stay.
I do.
You got a little bit of work.
Yeah, here and there. You know, actually, it's a ton of work. It's just can get done a little bit at a time.
Okay. So can we say that we are, well, we're at your place, so to speak.
My residence.
Yeah. And we're actually in, like your little shop.
Yeah, nah, it's kind of like, yeah, I guess it is a shop. It's, I do a lot of stuff in here, you know. I repair a lot of equipment in here. I mean, pretty much, it's my rain day place, you know.
So you're like a maintenance man.
Somewhat, yeah. I'm like a unofficial maintenance man, maybe.
You do maintenance, and in exchange for that, you get paid, but also you get a place to stay as well.
Right. Close. I mean, you're in the ballpark.
Okay. Well, that's all we need to know. A lot of people have been asking about your rabbit. A lot of people have been wanting to know where you are, how have you been, and for the longest time I had nothing that I could tell them because I honestly didn't know. It was just recently when I ran into somebody who knew you and who obviously knew me and knew that I knew you that asked me if I knew you, and from there they told me generally where I could find you at. I set out on a mission to try to find you, and it was just last week that I run into you for the first time, and you see me pulling up, and what's going through your mind knowing that me and you haven't talked in almost 2 years?
I first didn't know who it was. You know.
You didn't even recognize me?
I didn't recognize. I couldn't see you. You know, I'm half blind anyway, and I couldn't see you in the truck, and I didn't know your truck, the white one.
Oh yeah.
So.
Were you happy to see me?
I was. Yeah. I don't know why, but yeah.
Do you talk to anybody? Have you talked to anybody from the past? Anybody?
Not really, man. I talked to Shannon a couple of times. Here and there. I haven't heard from her in a while.
Basically just staying to yourself?
Yeah, I figured the more low-key that I am, man, the better off I am anyway. I just, I stumbled upon something real good, man. And it seems to be helping me out a lot. I enjoy it. And
talking about this where we are right now?
Absolutely. And I'm going to continue doing this and trying to help people out as much as I can for the rest of my life.
You know, I think back to when me and you lost contact. It was a little while after that when you got locked up again.
Yeah.
What was that experience like for you? Was that a wake-up call? Was that just, here we go again?
And at that time, man, it was like an obtrusion.
Okay, what?
An obtrusion. It was like if something it's like something just getting in my fucking way because I was trying to do something that I shouldn't have been, pretty much.
So you were annoyed by the fact that you got locked up?
Absolutely. I was annoyed by the fact of being stupid enough
to get caught.
To get caught, right.
How long did you stay locked up for?
Let's see. I got locked up. I got picked up for charging. It doesn't matter what city it's in. I got picked up for a charge in one city for failing to pay restitution, but I had drugs on me at the time, so I got 2 charges. I got the drug charge out of it. probably in jail about maybe 90 days total.
That ain't bad.
No, and that was after bonding out and then getting locked up again. So,
You bonded out and got locked up again?
yeah,
What'd you get locked up for the second time?
violation.
So you did 90 days. How much time did you do the second time you got locked up? Or was that just total?
That's all together, probably. Yeah.
Well, I remember.
And I got my fault.
No,
I
go
got I had never been in trouble in this area before, so they didn't know nothing about they didn't do a report or whatever it is you do, and so they gave me 2 years suspended. Period. That's it. No probation, no nothing.
When you came home, were you still dealing with the addiction, or did you have enough sober time to try to stay away from it?
I mean, I clearly had enough time to stay away from it if that's what I wanted to do at the time, But that wasn't what I wanted to do.
I remember, I say that we haven't been in contact for 2 years, but it was only earlier last year that we had gotten in contact again. And I think that was right after you had came home.
Yeah.
You were in a program or a halfway house or something, weren't you?
I was, yeah. And, I was in 2 of them, actually. And during the time that I was in one of them, you and I talked several times. I don't know what happened. We lost touch again.
We lost touch. Yeah, we did. I was just starting this painting business, and I was super busy.
Right.
I was wanting to get up with you a couple of times, just couldn't make it happen because I was so busy.
Right.
What happened with the halfway houses?
That's a story for another day.
So it didn't work out. All right. Fast forward, you leave from the halfway house. What happens? Where do you go?
No direct destination in mind. I just found some old friends of mine, and it was like it was on again,
It's been and this is just a general observation for as long as I've known you. I've seen you at what I consider probably your best, and I've seen you at what I consider is your worst. Where do you think you are right now?
Better than some, not quite as good as others.
That's a good way to put it. My general observation from you is, I don't know that you're using, I don't know that you're clean, but it ain't my business. And in the past, I tried to make it too much my business, and ultimately a person's going to do what a person's going to do. My thing is, I just wanted to be able to bring an update on you because you were such a big part of After Prison Show. There were so many people who rock with you and still rock with you, still want to rock with you.
That's sweet. I like that. And I thank you for that. I thank all the people for that out there, man. Sometimes we just have to go through some things in order to help open our eyes, I guess, maybe, so we can see what's going on around us.
Okay. You ever regret being a part of After Prison Show?
I thought I did at one time. And, after thinking, not really, not at all, no.
It's a valid question that I wanted to ask because so many things went wrong with so many people, especially when, here I was thinking I'm playing this help a person role, and I feel like it just went bad so many more times than it went good.
You helped a lot, man, but you helped me out a lot, bro, and you try. The biggest thing with you, I believe, truthfully, is that you wanted the best for me, above and beyond. You wanted me to be the best that I could be. I wasn't ready for that.
You think you'll ever be ready for that?
Nah. I feel like I'm being the best I can be now.
Well, that's good to hear. We got a chance to kick it yesterday a little bit. You got to come work with me.
Yeah, that was all right.
Doing the painting work.
I'm a slacker, but it was all right.
Well, neither here nor there. It was a good opportunity to be able to work with you. But more important, to reminisce.
Yeah.
And, you know, you tell me some things that I had completely forgot about. Hey, you remember this time and you remember that time? And holy shit, Rabbit, we went through some shit together.
Yeah, we did a couple years of it, bro.
There were some times you probably genuinely hated me. And boy, there were some times I was genuinely pissed off at you.
Probably not hated, but really would like to fire on your ass, maybe.
Oh yeah, we went through some things.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. It was almost like a marriage.
Almost. I want to share one of those things, and you reminded me of this because I completely forgot about it. But there was a time when I was getting ready to be moving out of my house, and you were helping me clean out the garage, and you accidentally dumped over like a gallon of paint on the garage floor.
That shit was hilarious.
It wasn't funny to me.
You went off the deep end like a motherfucker. Lord.
We about got to fighting and everything in there.
Mm-hmm.
Rabbit stormed off. I'm driving down the road trying to go get him. Come on, Rabbit, I'm sorry. Get back in the truck. Rabbit said, F you. Kept on walking.
Mm-hmm.
Those were the good old days.
That's what, yeah. When you feel like you're right, you feel like you're right, that's all. You know? I felt like I was right in that situation. I mean, I was wrong for spilling the paint, of course. But that was accidents happen, you know?
Yeah.
And then you took that a little deep. I mean, I understand, you know, you were stressed out a lot. You took a lot of shit a little deep, bro. I guess both of us did, somewhat.
What do you think, are you interested to see how this video turns out?
That's a good question.
Or let me pose a couple of questions with that. Do you care what, I mean, because obviously you know people are going to have comments. People are going to say things. Oh, Rabbit's still getting high. Look at Rabbit. He ain't changing. And I don't want to put words in anybody's mouth, but
I'm
I
okay
just,
with that.
I try to play the devil's advocate here. I mean, what am I saying? Is that right?
Yeah, devil's advocate. That's right.
Yeah, I try to play the devil's advocate
Playing both
here,
sides of the field.
right? I would just hope that people are appreciative of the fact that they get a chance to see you and to see an update about you and offer some positive encouragement. Hey, Rabbit, it's good to see you.
That'd be cool. You know, I don't know if I'll ever feel the same way that I used to, you know, about things in life, you know. But yeah, I definitely would like to see how this comes out. And I would like to also say to all the people out here, man, everybody that's still rocking with me now, I greatly appreciate it, man. And much love to you. And if you're not rocking with me, much love to you too. Peace.
Yeah. Like I said, I hope people just have some positive things to say. They're happy to see you. I'm happy to get back in contact with you.
For sure.
All I want to do at this point is just keep in contact with you. I don't want to be throwing the camera in your face all the damn time. I don't want to be, overstepping and overreaching. You're obviously in a place right now where you say you feel content.
When I first came here, you know, I didn't have no feelings at all. But man, after being here for a while and talking to some people, you know, and getting to know some people a little better, I feel like this is exactly where I need to be at.
Where you are right now?
Absolutely. It's a safe haven, somewhat.
You got anything you want to do? Anything you miss doing? Anything you...
I mean, I went fishing the other night.
Oh yeah, that's right. You love fishing.
I went fishing the other night out there in Ocean View. It was a little windy and rough, and we're not hitting.
Well, I'm not gonna make this super long. Obviously, it's good to see you. It's good to be back in contact with you. You know, I'm hopeful to see. I'm just hopeful to stay in contact with you. That's all I'm gonna say.
I appreciate that, Joe, and I appreciate you a lot, man. I really do. You know, you've always been good, man, trying to help out and doing the best you can. Sometimes doing more than you should, but, you know, it is what it is. They say, that's why they say that hindsight is 20/20.
Yeah.
Everything that you did, you can fix.
Well, I'm gonna wrap this up. Anything you wanna leave people with?
Yeah, thanks for rocking with me, guys. And I apologize for any bullshit I might have put you guys through. If you want to ride with me, hit me up on Messenger or something. I'm sure I'm up there.
Well, Rabbit, it's good to see you, and I'll look forward to seeing you again real soon.
I look forward to seeing you again too, bro. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of under the weather today. I guess it's the rain, man. I don't know, but I'm pretty straight, man. You know, I got my head in a good place right now, and I don't think it can do nothing but get better from here. And much love to everybody out there. Thanks for rocking with me.
We'll leave it with that.